Please, Governor.
Ẹ̀yẹ́ ni lẹ́bàá o.
Like we believe technique.
But we street them in on the minimum run. Okay. And so we make and see hands. Like it that would do the man.
Hello. Hello.
And this features. So begin the last contest for the quarterfinals of the quarterfinal. Then this features Adisado College, St. Hubert, and Prempeh College. I'm sure we are all familiar with the rules of conduct, so we'll just set the ball rolling. Right. Masters, if you have any. So scorers for each school. Hubert is there, Adisco is there, so Prempeh join. Third contestant. Third contestant, kindly get up and sit. Third contestant, please you move to where the teacher was sitting for us. Third contestant. If you don't move, that means you are not making substitution. Third contestant. Okay. Prempeh, no third contestant. All right. All right, so let me begin the first one. Please, no communication. Watch me here. All right, so the first set of questions, I will need just 10 seconds for it. For each of the following instruments or recording techniques, name the specific body part or the physiological process whose electrical activity is and displayed. Adisadel, yours. Electroretinogram. That's ERG. Yes. Go.
It it measures how well the eye is able. It measures how well the eye is able to focus object on the retina for clear vision.
All right, I'll accept it. St. Hubert, electrogastrogram, EJJ. Yes, go.
The body part is the stomach. That it measures how effectively the stomach can perform its function.
All right, I'll accept it. Prepper College, electrodermal activity, EDA.
It measures how efficiently and effectively the skin is functioning and how the skin carries out its activities.
All right, I'll accept it. For each hydrated minerals listed below, I want you to state the number of water molecules in its chemical formula. For each hydrated minerals or all listed below, state the number of water molecules in its chemical formula. Adisado, Gibson, a mineral used in plaster and wall board. 10 seconds. Yes, go.
half.
Bonus. Yes, Prempe.
2.
It is correct. Saint Hubert. Gibson salt, a bitter tasting salt used in bath and as a magnesium supplement. Go.
7.
7 is correct. Prempe College. Melanterite, a greenish iron ore that forms in mine drainage. Go.
7.
7 is also correct. Next set, 10 seconds. Please, with this, make sure you speak audibly. I will actually judge based on what I hear, not what your teachers will tell me that they heard. Right. Adisado. A botanist removes the apical meristem of a young maize plant. The plant still grows upward, but at a slower rate than an intact plant. Explain which region of the plant is responsible for this remaining growth and why the rate is reduced. Adisado. Yes, go.
Okay. So the remaining growth is caused by the apical bud, and uh, since the apex of the plant has been removed, uh, it uh, reduces the growth of the plant at the apex due to the cutting off of the apex of the plant, which contains the shoot apical meristem. And as a result of this, there is the growth of the lateral buds, or uh, apical dominance has been brought to an end. So the since there is a reduced uh, auxins at the tip of the shoot of the plant, there is a dom-
It's okay. I'll accept it. That's right. Okay. So I was looking for.
Density that reaches those parts of the stem. So as the parts of the stem is being lodged inside the water, the intercalary meristem by some enzymatic activity or hormonal activity is being induced to grow more rapidly so that the leaves can be raised above the soil so that it can receive enough light.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. I'll come back to this. Okay. Prempe College. In a densely shaded forest, a young monocot seeding elongates rapidly upward, even before expanding its leaves. Explain why this strategy is advantageous in low light. Yes, go.
Yes. Okay, this is advantageous, and this is because it is going to position the leaves of this germinate of this developing seedling in order to maximize the amount of sunlight that is absorbed. That is through the activities of the intercalary meristem and then the coleorizer. The shoot is, I'm sorry, the coleopter. The shoot is going to continuously elongate, positioning the leaf at even areas where there are small amount of sunlight, and this is advantageous because it maximizes the amount of sunlight
It's
that
okay.
is absorbed.
It's okay. You are repeating the same thing. That's correct. All right. So for Sahus, the reason why I left a mark out of yours is that You forgot to talk about. I said what environmental signal triggers this rapid elongation. So the flooding triggers the ethylene accumulation. You were not specific. You were saying hormones, and the hormones are, yeah, you were not specific. So that is why everything that you said was right. All right. Okay. 30 seconds for this. I think you can do this in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. A rigid steel gas cylinder used in a welding workshop contains a mixture of three gases. I take it again. A rapid steel gas cylinder used a welding workshop contains a mixture of three gases. Please, time 30 seconds for this. 42.0 grams of 42.0 grams of nitrogen, 6.00 grams of helium, 16.0 grams of oxygen. The total pressure in the cylinder is measured as 500.0 kilopascal at a constant temperature of 27.0 degrees Celsius. Adisado, calculate the mole fraction of nitrogen in the mixture. Yes, go.
This 3 on 7.
Bonus. Yes, go.
0.429. Are the multipliers?
That is correct.
No.
St. Hubert, calculate the partial pressure of helium in the mixture. Yes. Yes, go.
2.14 by 10 to the power 2 kilopascals.
Bonus.
215 kilopascal.
Minus 1. I'll come back to that. Yes. If all the nitrogen gas is removed from the cylinder at constant temperature, what will be the new total pressure?
The 3 was
Yes.
4 was 7. It's 4 was 7 times 700. It is 1.42 by 10 power 5 Pascal.
Bonus. All right. So for the bonus, Sahus, your answer is 214 kilopascal. 214. You miss your. And yours is. But you say by 10 to the power 2. He said two, by 2 kilopascal. Did you say kilopascal? Oh, okay. Oh, then sorry. Yeah, he's right. It's okay. Then Prempe, yours is 286 kilopascal, not 1.42. Right. Sorry, Sahus. I wrote Pascal here, that's why. Next one, 30 seconds. Plane has a normal vector and sorry, n was 2 comma 1 comma negative 1 and passes through the point p 1 comma 2 comma 3. Find the equation of the plane. Yes, Adisado.
Z is equal to y minus x.
Bonus. All right, I'm not sure anyone is going for bonus. Say Hubert. A plane has normal vector n 3 comma negative 2 negative comma 1. 3 comma negative 2 comma 1 and passes through the point p 2 comma 1 comma 4. Determine the equation of the plane. Yes.
So the equation of the plane is giving us x squared plus y squared plus z squared minus 2x minus x minus 3z plus 4 equals 0.
Bonus. Okay. Prepare college. A plane has normal vector n equals negative 1 comma 4 comma 2 and passes through the point p 3 comma 0 comma negative 2. What is the equation of the plane? Go.
The, the, the equation equals x squared plus y squared plus z squared is equal to 48.
Bonus. All right, so these are the answers. These are all. 2x plus y minus z minus 1 equals 0. Yours 3x minus 2y plus z minus 8 equals 0. The last one minus 1, sorry, minus x plus 4y plus 2z plus 7, 0. I'm sure you have seen what is happening there. If x is acute and cos 2x equals 4 on 5, find the value of the following expressions in simplest form.
Preambling.
If x is acute and cos 2x equals 4 on 5, find the value of the following expression in simplest form. Adisado, cot x minus tan x. Yes, go.
It is equal to 27 on 10 root 7.
Bonus. All right, I'll come back to that. Saint Hubert. Saint Hubert. Tan x plus cot x. Yes, that hand is up. Go.
A fraction with a numerator of positive
We don't have the whole day. Bonus. All right, I'll hold on to the answer. Prepare College. Cosec 2x minus cot 2x. Yes, go.
The value of cosec 2x minus cot 2x is equal to a fraction with numerator of 11 and a denominator of 12.
Bonus. Yes, Adisado.
1 on 3.
That is correct. All right, next set, 30 seconds. Adisado. A steel cable of, oh, sorry, the answers. Adisado, yours was 8 on 3. Sahu, St. Hubert, yours is 10 on 3. And of course, the other one is 1 on 3. A steel cable of density 7.00 by 10 to the power 3 kilogram per meter cube is tested by sending a sound pulse along its length. The measured speed of sound is 4.00 by 10 to the power 3 meters per second. Calculate the Young's modulo of the steel. Yes, go.
2.8 raised to an exponent of 7 Pascal.
Bonus. Yes, St. Hubert.
112 gigapascal.
That is correct. St. Hubert, your question. A 10.0 meter steel rail, I think again, a 10.0 meter steel rail of density 800.0 kilogram per meter cube and Young modulus 400.0 gigapascal has a crack at far end. A sound pulse is sent through one end of the rail. The pulse travels along the rail Reflect. Yes, go.
1.00 by 10 to an exponent of 4 meters per second.
I'll come back to the answer. Two rods are made of different materials. Rod A has a density 2,500 kilogram per meter cube and Young modulus 50 gigapascal. Rod B has density 4,500 kilogram per meter cube and Young's modulo 90 gigapascal. Which rod transmits sound faster? Explain your answer. Yes, go.
So the rod is rod B, and this is because it has a that it has a relatively higher density than rod.
Bonus. Yes, go.
Both the rods have the same sound has the same speed in both the rods, and this is because when you find the speed of both of them, you find the same value.
That's correct. The last set of questions to end the round, 30 seconds. Alisado, a cylinder contains. Oh, sorry, your answer. You know why? It was 1.0. Remember, I gave the seconds in 2 seconds. I gave 0.0020 seconds. I was listening. They were short. A cylinder contains, Alisado, a cylinder contains 2.50 moles of argon gas at 250 Kelvin. The molar specific heat at constant volume is CV equals 12.0 joule per mole Kelvin. If the gas is heated at constant volume until its temperature reaches 480.0 Kelvin, how much heat must be transferred to the gas? Yes, go. Start speaking.
6.0 kilojoules.
Bonus. Yes, go.
6.90 kilojoules.
Okay. Yes. A 5.00 mole sample of an ideal diatomic gas with molar specific heat at constant volume, CV, equals 20.0 joule per mole Kelvin, is heated from 350.0 Kelvin to 570.0 Kelvin. How much heat is required if heating is at constant volume? Yes, go.
22.0 kilojoules.
That's correct. Prepare College. The last question to end the round. Two moles of a gas are heated at constant volume from 305 Kelvin to 427 Kelvin, requiring 2000.0 joules of heat. Find the molar specific heat at constant volume per CV. Yes, go.
It is equal to 8.20 joule per mole per Kelvin.
All right, that's good. That ends from one. So at the end of round one, at the end of round one, here are the scores. At this other college, 7. Prepare College, 15. St. Hubert's, 16. All right, so we go on to round two, the speed race. Contestants, you watch me. The 3 seconds you apply. So when I read a question, your answer must be ready. I don't want any preamble. So we have our answer to. After 3 seconds, I'm move on, irrespective of who you are. All right, and let your answer be very, very clear. I will judge based on what I hear, not what people tell me they hear. All right. First speed, 30 seconds. In a PET scanner, an electron and a positron annihilate to produce 2 gamma photons. What is the maximum energy of each photon in mega electron volts if the electron mass is 9.0 by 10 to the power minus 31 kilogram? All right, so the contestants want me to answer my question. 0.51 mega electron volts. Next one. An inductor of 80.0 millihenry and a resistor of 50.0 ohm are in series. How long in milliseconds does it take for the current to reach
1.60 milliseconds.
That is correct. In a building's absorber system, 2 identical springs are placed in parallel to support a floor. The effective stiffness is 478 Newton per meter. If one spring is removed and replaced by a different spring of stiffness, 392 Newton per meter, what is the new effective? Yes, say to that.
So we have 631 Newton meter.
Yes, go.
Just 480 Newton per meter.
No. I didn't finish the question. Did you read? Right, yeah, this other.
681 Newton per meter.
That is correct. So, Sahus, here, you know what you did. Relax. You're answering. Just relax. Next set. 30 seconds. A patient has a stomach ulcer of membrane is affected.
The submucosa of the inner lining of the stomach. And this is because since the person has ulcers, the hydrochloric acid secreted by the glands in the alimentary canal have resulted in the corrosion of the lining of the stomach, and as a result of this, the person suffers erosion of the submucosa of the stomach.
All right, I was it. So, the other aspect. Which cell wall polysaccharide is responsible for cross-linking cellulose microfibers and is soluble in alkali? It is hemicellulose. A neurologist says a demyelinating disease affects the region between the cell body and the axon initial segment. Which specific anatomical structure is most directly? Yes, Rempe.
Yeah. Motor neuron.
Come again.
Motor neuron.
Motor.
Neuron.
I don't have that. It's directly affected. I have axon high lock. 30 seconds for this set. Find the value of the fourth derivative. Find the value of the fourth derivative of the function f of x equals 3x to the power 5 plus 2x to the power 4 minus x plus 6.
e to the power 4y over dx
Go ahead.
to the
Go
power
ahead.
4 is equal to 360x plus 48.
At x equals 1. I'll change the question. I'll change the question. I didn't see. I'll change. I said I didn't see. I'm not. Yes. So I'll change a question for both Alisado and what's the name? Pepe and Samus. So Alisado will be out of that. I'll get one question. Mass question, of course. In an engineering, no, this for all. After this, I'll get to one question or two. Right. In an engineering stress calculation, the expression bracket opens 1 minus x all to the power 3 is equal to 0.512 appears. Find x. Yes, Pepe.
X equals 0.2.
That's correct. Simplify the given expression. Numerator 4x on the denominator x plus 5. Yes.
A fraction with numerator 4x and denominator x plus 5.
So let me continue for the two. Or the one ring. Minus a fraction with numerator 2 and the x plus 3.
A fraction with a denominator x plus 5.
Sounds good.
A fraction with a numerator of 4x squared plus 10x minus 10 and denominator x plus 5 and x plus 3.
No, I didn't finish the question. So minus a fraction with numerator 8 and denominator x plus 3. So the answer is 4x on the expression x plus 5 minus 10 on the expression x plus 3 can still be simplified. Find the percentage of oxygen in glucose. That's C6H12O6.
Percentage equals 18%.
Yes, say to that.
The percentage equals 5.33 by 10 raised to an exponent of 1%.
Okay. In a biofuel laboratory, ethanol, that's C2H4OH, is heated with concentrated sulfuric acid at 170 degrees Celsius in a hydrated medium. Name the organic product formed and state one industrial use. Yes, sit. Alisado.
The organic product form is ethene, and it can be used in the preparation of plastics or making of plastics and other.
That's correct. Last question for the three of you, then I'll come back to see to it. The solubility product of barium sulfate, BaSO4, is 2.00 by 10 to the power minus 4 at 25 degrees Celsius. A saturated solution of BaSO4 is prepared. Calculate the mass in milligram of solid BaSO4 that can be recovered by evaporating 1.00 liters of this solution. Take molar mass of barium sulfate to be 233 grams per mole. Yes, go.
3.26 by 10 raised to an exponent of -3 milligrams.
Who witness? Yeah, prep it.
3,260 milligrams.
I don't have that. Okay, so that's answer. So the next question goes to just. I have 3.29 grams. So 329 milligrams. I think 0.3332. They also typed anything. Right, so the two of you, I'm calling them to give you information. So for Sahus and practically for 2 points, find the value of the function h of x equals 3x plus 3x plus 1 at x equals 2. Let's go.
19.
That is
25.
I give x equals 2. Give 3x squared. All right, that is correct. Prep is correct for 2 points. 19 points. Of course, I'll begin with Adisadel and substitution. Adisadel. Lithium hydride, that's LiH, reacts violently with water to produce hydrogen gas and lithium hydroxide. Yes, go.
False.
-1. St. Hubert, lithium hydride, that's LiH, is less reactive with water than sodium hydride due to higher lattice energy.
True.
Okay, that's right. Lithium hydride can be safely handled in moist air without decomposition.
It's false.
Okay, that's right. Adisadel, nascent hydrogen is more reducing than molecular hydrogen because it is atomic hydrogen. Yes, go.
True.
Okay, that's right. St. Hubert, nascent hydrogen is produced only by electrolysis of water, not by chemical reactions.
False.
All right, that's right. Prempe, nascent hydrogen can reduce metal oxides that are not reduced by ordinary H2 gas at the same temperature.
True.
2 points. Adisco, thymopoietin is a steroid hormone derived from cholesterol. Yes, go.
True.
I'm sorry. Say Tibet. Thymopoietin acts directly on bone marrow, stem cells to produce all blood cells. Yes, go.
False.
Okay, that's right. Prempe. Thymopoietin level decrease with age, contributing to immune decline.
True.
Okay, next set. Adisadel. Spines in cacti leaves that reduce water loss. Okay. Thorns in Bougainvillea are modified stems, not leaves.
False.
I'm sorry. Repeat. Spines in cacti perform photosynthesis when the stem is not green.
False.
Okay. Next set. Subsonic sound waves have frequencies below the hearing range, that is below 20 hertz. Go. Okay. Elephants use subsonic waves for long distance communication.
True.
Come again.
True.
Okay. Sonic waves can be felt as vibration, even if not heard.
True.
Okay. This good. Above the critical temperature, surface tension remains constant. The rate of decrease of surface tension with temperature is the same for all liquids. Let's go.
False.
Okay. You see, surface tension of a liquid decreases with increasing temperature and becomes zero at the critical temperature.
True.
That's right. Every even number greater than is composite. True. That is correct. The product of two composite numbers is always composite.
True.
All right. Remember, there are infinitely many composite numbers.
True.
Okay. The last set. That is good. Any two equiangular quadrilaterals are necessarily the same. Sorry, are necessarily similar.
True.
I'm sorry. Any two equiangular quadrilaterals have proportional corresponding sides.
True.
I'm sorry. Any two equiangular quadrilaterals have equal areas.
False.
That is correct. And that ends round three. Adi, right, so let's thank you very much, guys. So at the end of round three, here are the scores. At this other college, 18. St. Hubert, Prempeh College, 31. We go into the first riddle. A phenomenon seen in plants, animals, and in I difference between sexes. Yes, no.
Sexual dimorphism.
Peacocks and peahens are a classic example of me. I am important pathogenesis of Candida ants. I can refer to forms of leaves. Yes, go.
Dimorphism.
That is correct. 3 points. Next one. I am a concept in power series analysis. I define the interval where a series converges absolutely. Inside me, the series converges. Outside me, it diverges. On my boundary, the series may converge or diverge conditionally. Series, I am one if the ratio is one. I can be zero only at the center or infinity for all real or complex numbers. I am determined with ratio test or root test. I am the radius of the largest disk or interval in which a series represents a well-defined function. So who says you
Convergence limit. Convergence limit.
no? Yes, very clear.
Domain. Domain.
No. Yes, Alisa.
Point of convergence.
I don't have point of convergence. I have radius of convergence. Next set. I am an important instrument in physics. Imaging. I can measure tiny length changes. I can measure tiny length changes in gravitational waves. I was invented by Albert Michaels. Yes. Yes.
Interferometer.
Come, yes,
High-intensity interferometer.
yes, you worked.
Interferometer.
That is what I have here. So let me finish the clue to clear all doubts. I was using the famous Michelson Morley experiment. My application include spectroscopy, metroscopy, and optical testing. I am an instrument that uses interference of waves. I produce interference fringes. If I measure wavefront coherence, then what? I have interferometer here. Last riddle. I am a fundamental curve in physics and chemistry. I am named after 290. Yes, go.
Maxwell Boltzmann curve.
That is correct. And I was the second clue, 4 points. Perfect use. 30 seconds. So the pairing for the semi-final will be without contest. Know who you are beating. So